Adjust your legs. Maybe wiggle your butt muscles. Oh, yeah. For me, this foot goes a little bit, just a little bit numb. Not quite where I feel the like tingles, but definitely I can tell that the blood flow is a little less. So it's always good to learn about your body, like I was saying about the tight back. Remember you were saying the first time you did it? How was it for you? Was it tight last time? Good. That's good. Yeah. Your back actually relaxes in a upright posture when it's not being held by the mind saying like you're too formal and that. So, all right. Just a little wiggle. Okay. Tonight I would like to talk about, for the Dharma talk, is about gratitude. And for me, one of the biggest practices that I think next to stillness and silence, sitting in meditation, is having gratitude for everything that I have, everything that's happening, and to actually acknowledge it on a daily basis. And for me, when I wake up in the morning, and first thing I do is I go to gratitude. What am I grateful for in this day? And finding the most like insignificant but making it significant things to be grateful for. And so for me, that like when I come out into my dojo here, and before I sit, I go outside and I look at the stars and I thank the stars for being there, and then the plants, and just really recognize things that are out in nature that I can be grateful for. And then I come in and I light an incense, and I'm grateful for the incense and the place that I'm putting the incense. And then when I sit down on the cushion and I meditate, before I meditate, I'm grateful for Sangha. I'm grateful for Amber, for my mom and dad, for Sage and Bodhi, for my grandparents that are no longer with me. I'm grateful for all these things that I have that are in my life, and or even no longer in the physical form. But gratitude really does something for the nervous system and my relationship with the thinking, that my mind can be judgmental on how my world is. And I don't know about any of you, but that I think sometimes it should be better or different in a different way than a situation or things that are happening for me. Could be health-wise, be grateful for my health, and that, I've been having some aches and pains that I normally don't have, so I'm noticing them, and I'm like, thankful for those aches and pains. Thank you for this body. Thank you for the to wake up in the morning, And so gratitude has shifted something in me where I can actually choose what I'm going to bring online, and not let my mind go negative to the day or into the worries of what's going to happen in my day, and then sit in stillness and silence, and then take the time to be with my thoughts and pay attention to my breath, being present and aware of everything that's happening around me. One of the next piece to that is in the evening when I go to bed and I lay in bed and I'm taking diaphragmatic breaths in my bed, and it's like a form of meditation when I'm in a laying down posture, and I'm paying attention to my breath, and it's giving gratitude for what happened during the day, and noticing things that took place throughout the day that I'm grateful for, and the minutia of things that you can pick out are the things that I want to encourage you to look for and acknowledge. That maybe I ran into somebody in a grocery store, or I said hi to the clerk in a grocery store. I connected with a new woman today in the sauna and got to find out about her, or Another one for me today was I went out to swim and I ran into a woman that was that I haven't seen for a year, and I said, I'm just going to sit here and talk to her and listen versus swim. And I chose to be in gratitude that I got to be with her and talk to her for the 20 minutes that I'd normally swim, and then went into my sauna. But that being in gratitude, you start to look for the things and areas that you can be grateful for, really change the internal thinking, and then how you relate. Sometimes when your body's in fight or flight, it can soften that inside your body there, because there's so much, like you said, it sounds like I got a lot going on, and there's all this stuff, and at the same time I'm really calm, I'm really at ease in my body, and I'm practicing living in gratitude for everything that I have and everything that I'm experiencing. So my encouragement is to look for those things on a daily basis and give them some acknowledgement of what you're grateful for, and even if they don't seem like they're much, or they're, I'm grateful for my son in Chicago, and I don't see him. I haven't seen him in 5 or 6 months, so but I can still hold gratitude and that energy towards him. So gratitude, a practice that I feel is like seated meditation, and it's a daily life practice, and how much can I pull that out throughout my day and be grateful for what I have, who I am, being in this body. And we're only here for a short amount of time, and then we go away. And so to really relish in it and be in it, and the aches and pains and the feeling love throughout my day, to be with the two of you, and Sharon, when I see you on the screen, it's like I can feel that love, that I have gratitude for being together, and to get a hug, and a virtual hug from the three of you is like a highlight of Tony's day, and then sitting in stillness and silence. I go to bed smiling about the time that I get to spend in Sangha and being with a group that honors being in stillness and silence. So I give gratitude to this Sangha, I give gratitude to all three of you, and then for those of you who are watching, I give gratitude also. So practice gratitude, and I did say it in the beginning that I am going to be heading to Malta next week for a 15-day trip. So I'll be back October 9th, and then we will resume Sangha after that. I'll put out a notice to everybody to give them a heads up and a reminder for that. And I look forward to sitting in Sangha with all you when I get back. And Sharon, look forward to seeing you. Have a safe trip. And any questions about gratitude?
I look for guidance and protection too.
Nice. Guidance and protection.
After gratitude.
Okay, yeah.
It comes after the gratitude.
Nice. Guidance and protection. Say more about that. What does that mean to you, guidance? What's the guidance?
The guidance is to lead you positively in a positive vision and come in for the day.
Okay, yeah.
And protection is protecting your family and you throughout the day.
Yeah, so guidance moving forward through your day, and protection for your family. Yeah, and really putting like that. Yeah. My mom would call it. Yeah.
You might say.
What did you call it?
I call it an oar.
An oar. Yeah. I was going to say, and Sharon knows this, when my mom uses white light. Oh. And she'd say, like, to put white light around all of us, right? And yeah. Like, I send white light to my son in Chicago, who was riding a motorcycle, and and then he got hit on his motorcycle 2 weeks ago, and he didn't break his arm, but it road rash and the whole thing. But I continually put that's a really good piece, guidance and protection. Yeah. How about you, Andrew? Anything?
I like guidance.
Guidance?
Yeah, certainly looking for that all the time.
Nice. Yeah. And the hara is what I would is the guidance system that I like to develop a relationship with throughout my day. My dad would say that it's about listening to your hara of what you're supposed to do and be guided from that, not your ego self or your thinking mind. The ego wants to do all kinds of overwhelm and doing things that is like, I got to hit the checklist. And checklists are good, and to listen to your hara and go, what does it feel like doing today? Maybe it's nothing, but maybe it's, it's to listen deeply to that gut instinct and be guided from that place. And some people call that listening to God and being guided by God from that place. And I like that God guides me, and I do it from listening deeply like that. Sharon, how about you?
Time how to set my ego aside, and able to do that, there was.
Oh, you broke up a little bit, Sharon. Sorry.
That's
So what I heard is and correct me if I'm wrong, gratitude has you setting your ego aside, and being with gratitude has that practice of doing that and really doing it from non-egoic self. That's my words, though. That's you're cutting out. Yeah, okay.
and peace.
And peace. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. It's breaking up, Sharon. So, okay. Excellent. Thank you for that input tonight. I really appreciate it, and to sit with gratitude and this next meditation again that we're going to sit for the 10 minutes, and then we're going to end with a bow, and then to that we're not going to get into a lot of talk. I'll give hugs, and we want to bring this energy back home with us, and to see, just notice when that, can you go all the way to bedtime with the energy of that is created from Sangha, right? And to even notice, wow, look at that, I stepped out of it when I turned on the TV, or I interacted with scrolling on my phone, or that you actually notice when you shift. And it's readily available to always re-access it, and to be grateful for that place inside your body and in relationship with your hara. So, okay, let's sit with gratitude for this next 10 minutes, and I'll look forward to seeing everybody after October 9th. So, and I'll put out a notice about that. Okay? Great. Let's go ahead and adjust your posture so that you get it nice, fresh, even to rock back and forth on your sit bone. If you're sitting in a chair, it's good to move that a little.